Okay guys, so I got the steering box in and torqued down. The problem I'm having right at the moment is when I pulled the intermediate shaft, and I pulled it out with the steering box, and so I'm having a problem with the shaft once the steering box was put back in, having a problem getting the intermediate shaft on the steering box and on the column. So I have it, the bottom half of it on here, and slid the top half in to it and then brought it up to the column. And I was, the bottom of the column is like right in there. So I'm gonna go down to this end here and take about 3/4 of an inch off. And then I know that it'll slip over there and then telescope out. And I have the shaft, the outer shaft's way up here, so I'm only going to lose a 1/2 inch. It's not going to be any big deal at all, and the spring clip will still be in there. So, okay, we'll get that cut off, and I'll slide the intermediate on and then bring you guys back. All right, well, we're back on the 55. We got the radiator, the new aluminum brackets all made. The only thing I'd have to say about this radiator that I really didn't like is the way they got the overflow. They could have had it more in line, I think, so it's kind of pushed out. But I got the little yak tube here just for now coiled up right down there in a can. We got the new steering box in, the intermediate shaft is in. Bring you guys down below here. Got all the new tie rods all in place. They're all greased up, torqued down. I've got the alignment gauge in here. I've done this similar in the years with a sliding couple pieces of wood that slide, but a lot of times it's hard to get to the center of the back tire because of the headers and frame. So this is sort of a version of Rat Rod Bob's. It works real good. I like to go, instead of the tread though, I like to actually go to the middle of the tires, like where the lettering is. That way I really get a nice reading. So I make it touch here in the front, and then I'll move it to the rear, and then I'll look for a 1/8 of an inch of gap in the rear. So anyways, we're gonna get that checked out for the toe in, and then I'll be able to drop her down. And we're still purging a little bit of air out of the steering box. They can be a real pain to get them all out there, but it's getting pretty good now. So we should be able to take this, drop it on the ground, and it'll be going for its first drive. That what I feel is, since I've owned the vehicle, that I can actually trust driving it, where the cooling system should be working good and not going to worry about the front end falling apart, because the front end was pretty tough on it, especially where the ball joint that came out off the pitman arm was really bad. So, all right, well, it's another great morning over here on the river. So anyways, yeah, let's get the truck down and take her for a drive. Well, I'm on our first maiden voyage that's been out of our neighborhood. She's driving nice. Speedo don't work, but I'm doing about 65 probably right now. Sounds pretty good. Radiator's keeping her nice and cool. So I took her up to the gorge at the George, the amphitheater, and back, and that's about 10 minutes each way. So it's a nice little, the brakes are a little squealy. That'll be one of the things next time. But yeah, she sounds pretty good with the new HP2s. radiator seems to be doing really good. It's got the fan, you got the oil cooler right there, transmission cooler. You got the fan air blowing on it. Seems pretty good. And of course the new steering box and everything in there. Yeah, she's pretty happy now. Anyways, what did you think about the test drive, huh? It steered really good, didn't it? Yep. It cools good too. Yeah, everything's good. All right, guys. Well, thanks for coming by. Getting a little better. Give you one more quick ride. It's starting, the sun's coming up over on the river there. It's going to be a beautiful day. And yeah, we went for a little ride this morning. Test drove it yesterday out on the up on the upper road there. So we got going around 65. She steered real nice, stayed real nice and cool. So anyways, guys, wanted to thank you for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the video and have a great week. We'll catch you on the next one. Hey guys, okay, well, we're gonna take the next step on the 55 here. And, you know, I'm getting tired of oil leaks, so here we go. We're looking at a motor possibly to put in the 55. Most likely, it's almost for sure. We're going to fire that.